HMRC has issued a winding up petition against your company, so is it too late to try and save it? The answer is no, it is not. Until the court has heard the petition and until the court has wound up the company through making a court order known as a winding up order, there is still the potential for you to do something. You could try to renegotiate with HMRC, particularly if you've been ignoring them and overlooked the matter, thinking that it wasn't quite as serious as it is. It is actually quite a serious matter. When a petition is served on a company, it is fundamentally it's dealt with as soon as possible. So you can speak to HMRC, you can attempt to renegotiate the debt. Doesn't mean that they will accept that, but you can have a go. You may be able to enter into a time to pay arrangement. Again, might be a little bit late for the more routine version of that. You might have to offer a substantial, if not the whole of the debt being repaid. You may, however, if you're not able to actually save the company and continue to trade, because once the company has got a winding up petition against it, then it cannot trade in a normal way absent what's known as a validation order. But what you can potentially do is, rather than have the company go into compulsory liquidation to a court order and have to deal with the insolvency service and the official receiver, what you can do potentially in the alternative is to come and see somebody like myself, a licensed insolvency practitioner, and we can put the company potentially into what's known as creditors' voluntary liquidation, and you will then be dealing with us rather than a government civil servant. And obviously whether that's preferable to you or not is entirely a matter for you to decide as to whether that's what you would prefer or otherwise. Most directors on the whole prefer to deal with somebody like myself if the company has to go into liquidation rather than going down the court process. So ultimately, whilst it is not the case that your destiny is entirely in your hands, there is still time for you to do things and potentially restructure the matter. For more insolvency insights and straight talking, give us a follow. Questions, queries, concerns, give us a shout. Winner Insolvency, Inside Out.